we're gonna do an acne protocol. About these serums is that you only need that much, and that way you make sure that you really fully exfoliated every single part. You can literally give them a massage like this. One of my favorite steps. I love this technology. It really doesn't shock the client. Hi, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Mila Zambrano. I am a licensed esthetician and I specialize in acne. We're here right now with my model and we're gonna do an acne protocol with one of my favorite machines, the DermeLuxx PRO from Zemits. We are going to do the full demonstration of the facial and the little concoctions that I like to do to treat her skin, her acne, but also giving her a really great glow. The first step will be to do the skin analysis, and I can tell that my client is a little bit congested. On the forehead, she has a little bit of inflamed and non-inflamed acne. So that tells me already what type of serum I'm going to be mixing to make sure that I tackle all her needs. A little bit of congestion also on her nose, but I can see tons of congestion on her chin. So it's a combination of non-inflamed with inflamed acne. And let me show you the serums that I'm going to use next. Zemits has different serums that you can customize your routine or even your protocols with. We can do HydroDiamond Pro, and this serum, it's going to be pretty much lactic based and it's going to gently exfoliate the skin, but that's going to be for someone who needs more of that hydration or has a little bit of reactive skin, not necessarily a lot of acne, but you can still use this on acne prone skin. But the one that we're going to be using today is going to be the Pure Pro, and this is going to be for your acne clients, for anyone that has a little bit of that oily skin or that is just a bit more congested. Remember, if your client is pregnant, you can still address the acne, but not with Salic Pure. You will have to go in with HydroDiamond Pro. Moving next, we're going to use Salic Pure Pro, and we're just a little bit goes a long way. The great thing about these serums is that you only need that much. It's better to use a little bit and then move forward if you need to use a little bit more. For these serums, I really love using a brush that's going to allow me to just go ahead and work it. The best advice that I can give you is to work it in sections, because if you completely apply the serum all over the face, depending of the water levels of the client, they can absorb it and then you're gonna be reapplying more. Hence, it's going to be more costly for you. So you go back and forth between what you need. You have two options to choose on tips, and I'll show you that next. We're gonna use my favorite, the HydroDiamond tip 150 grid. And it's amazing. It just goes right in. You want to make sure that you twist it, everything is packed, and you go forward with your machine. You already turn it on, so you just got to go in and find the one that says HydroDiamond section. And it's really cool because you can control the type of suction that you want through the buttons here, or you can choose the intensity on the side. So before going on the client, we're going to test it. Everything's great. I'm going to apply a little bit more, and we're gonna work on sections. And I like to start making sure that we keep the skin taut. And that could be tricky because of the liquid, so make sure that you put enough, but not too much. Depending on the client that you see, some clients are gonna have more elasticity and some clients are just gonna have zero elasticity, so take your time. So you see how half of the chin, I'm holding it this way. And then because she has a little bit of too much elasticity, I'm going to hold it on the other side, because holding it from here can be a little bit challenging. My favorite part is doing the nose, because this is small enough to fit into the nose. And what we're doing right now is we are doing the exfoliation part, right? So it's going to pretty much prep her pores for extractions. And if the nose tends to move, you can literally just prop your finger here and it's going to give you that position. I love doing the forehead because you're able to tackle that texture, but you want to make sure that you go, I like to hold the skin taut at the brows and go all the way up and move your finger how you're moving the wand, and then keep your skin taut here, and then do the same but horizontal. And that way you make sure that you really fully exfoliated every single part. And then the temples, I leave it at the end because since we already did half of the face, what we're doing is just going down. The first part of the facial is the exfoliation part, and this is essential because you want to make sure that you really tackle every part of the face in order to achieve that goal. When we have a really good even exfoliation, we're able to allow the other products that are coming next to penetrate better. So this machine is amazing because it allows you to customize the deepness of that exfoliation. I really enjoy how we can just work into sections, and you can even customize with the serums. I use Salic Pure all over the skin, but you are able to just do the T-zone with that one and then use the Hydro with the rest of the skin. This is going to set us for success for the next steps. Our next step is going to be extractions. So after we prep the skin with exfoliation, we're able to soften the pores in order to be extracted. You have different options. You have a bigger one like this, or you have a smaller one, or you can also go in manual. But I like to do this a little bit on the client and then do it with my own hands. And we're able to use either the same serum, or you can use an extraction serum that you can have at home. But I love using salicylic with a little bit of the Hydro because it gives it a really nice slide. And on the same, you're gonna go into circular motions. Next step, we are going to use the Hydro Clear Pro. I just like to do a little bit, and we're gonna use just as a glide. The next step is going to be a Acne Evit device from Zemits. Love it. We use it all the time in our clinic with this protocol or whenever we finish our peels for our acne boot clients. And it's so easy. It has the low and high, and you're able to just do it in circular motions, or if you have a really inflamed one that you want to just tackle, you can literally go like this. I love this technology because if you are clumsy like me, if you drop it, it's not gonna break. It doesn't have the glass that we're normally used to, and it really doesn't shock the client. So it's really nice. You get all the benefits and no scares. The next step, while I do extractions, I always stir up the cooling therapy. So you gotta make sure that you change it to that section, and I turn it on. I put it all the way up to 20 while I do extractions. And I learned this through practice. You wanna make sure that this amazing cryo wand is fully cold when you are done with extractions. You can just move forward with applying the gel, and it's gonna feel amazing on the skin. So the next step, it's going to have the same bowl where I had the Hydro. We're going to apply just 2 pumps. That's all you need of the Firming Genius Pro gel, and we mix it up. So you get the benefits of the lactic acid hydration plus the amazing ingredients of the Firming Pro gel that you leave on for your clients because it has amazing skin benefits. You want to be generous with this product because you need to have enough glide for the cryotherapy to work. My advice is every time you use the brushes, just make sure that you do slower strokes, more pampering, and your clients will love it. So there's no specific or rule to do this, but what I've learned with clients, because I always ask them feedback, is you don't want to rush this process. This is so relaxing for them. After you give them extractions, their skin can feel a little bit red, hot, and this is just gonna calm it down. So you can literally give them a massage like this and take your time. Check in with your client to see how they're feeling. They always will tell you how amazing this is on the skin. So the best advice is do 8 all over the skin, like little 8s, and focus obviously more on the areas that your client needs it the most. Depending on the hydration on the client, some clients are going to absolutely absorb this firming gel and some of them don't. So this is a great chance for you to just massage it in. You can customize your protocol however you like, depending on how you price it, the length, and what you want to focus on. We always give our clients a little facial massage and we finish with the next step, which is the oxygen therapy. And I'll show you next. Our next step is going to be, honestly, one of my clients' favorite, and it's the oxygen therapy. Another amazing part is that everything in this machine, you're able to customize it, right? So Zemits has a variety of serums that you can choose depending on what your clients need. For today's client, we're gonna do the Oxy-Type Pro. It's packed with repairing ingredients, but also peptides. So it's perfect because we already used a lot of acids and we just trying to calm her acne, and acne doesn't thrive when oxygen prevails. So this is gonna be perfect. Let me show you where I'm gonna put it. So you're gonna open the cap here and you can use as much as you want. I honestly just go in probably half because I know that I use it on the neck and chest for each client. That way you don't waste any products. And all you have to do is tap it, turn it on, and like that. So I start on the neck just so the clients don't get scared. Then I go in evenly, just so they can get used to it, and then you can tackle instant glow, glass skin, one of my favorite steps. I always ask the clients if they feel good, because sometimes it could be very tingly, like it tickles, not the ingredients. These are repairing ingredients. And at the end, I always finish again with an overall glow. And we're done. This is my beautiful client with such an amazing glow. We were able to tackle so many things with our DermeLuxx Pro. She is so many steps in one that will allow your client to achieve an amazing glow. So today with our acne treatment, we use ingredients like salicylic, lactic to tackle different parts of her skin. And we did deep exfoliation. Then we also did amazing extractions to make sure that she's unclogged. And we went in with cryotherapy to soothe the skin, to relieve her skin from any redness, inflammation, post-extractions. And then we finish with the oxygen therapy, which is so great for acne, but also to give that glass-looking skin that everybody's looking for. And that's pretty much it. Let us know if this is a similar protocol that you guys do, or if it's something else that you implement into your practice. Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe so you can watch any more protocols that we have with the other machines that Zemits creates.